All right, so welcome back to Lost Cub, where we are backtracking ever so slightly, just a little bit, to the same evening on which Bill and Anton made their fated trip out into the woods and met with at least the sound of something bigger than they were. And after a panicked run home, and in Anton's case, mostly just getting warmed back up in front of one of the larger fireplaces downstairs, I imagine that once he was able to move, he probably relocated to his bedroom. It seems like an Anton thing to do, to just be like, fuck it, I'm done for the day. I've done enough. Goodbye,
Pretty
world.
much.
So, Anton, buddy, pal, friend. Ooh, that's kind
Ye-
of a gruesome thing. Tell me, good sir, where's your phone?
phone. He wouldn't have brought the phone with him because, no, you can't risk the snow and all that. So it is actually probably on his dresser charging.
Well, there you go. So you walk in, and your phone has been doing things probably all day while you were out, and it every so often, periodically, rhythmically, obnoxiously gives a little buzz, or the screen will turn on, or gives a little buzz, and the screen, or both. There's text noises, there's messenger noises, there's Facebook noises. Happy 24 hours of Facebook notifications, Anton.
Picks up his phone,
Oh yeah,
clicks it.
the barrage of how many messages, like how many posts have been made on your wall, how many messages you've got through Facebook, how many texts you've gotten. It is a mountain.
Oh boy, as he's looking through.
Oh yeah. And I mean, it takes one glance and scroll to see that your Facebook has in fact been assaulted by numerous happy birthday memes and pictures and messages. Your mom even tried, bless her heart. She kind of wrote it like it was a personal message instead of like it was something to be seen by the masses.
Okay.
The whole, oh, I remember when you were just a baby type thing. She even posted like one of your like infant photos on it and tagged you to boot.
Rubs his face.
Oh yeah, it's that good shit. Your brother and sister have both loved the picture. There are a distressing number of likes on that post as well. And among them are like Susie, Carla, all people even Becca's liked it.
He just stares at it.
Your buddy Bram, a bunch of random people that you have friended, but it's just kind of that cursory Facebook friend status. Good times. Good times, buddy. Your mother has done
Yep.
her maternal duty and embarrassed you on the internet. I mean, it's not the worst thing. It's not
Yeah.
like you got the bare butt hanging out there or anything like that, but it's definitely a baby photo. You've got like your entire hand attempting to shove into your mouth like babies do.
Mm-hmm. He'll check his phone then after being socially humiliated by his mom.
Oh yeah, and you've got a handful of messages and texts as well. Most of the messages on Facebook are the same sort of thing, where someone wants to make it extra special by messaging you directly. Susie has sent you one, at least one selfie.
Oh.
A handful of people have sent you messages, like actual honest to God text messages. Like your brother and sister both done it. Your brother probably your mom's prodding, your sister more enthusiastically. Your
Just
mother has
smile at each
texted
of the
you as
messages.
well.
Makes seeing the Susie selfie.
It is a very you know what? It's fucking Susie. There's a selfie. She's doing the little peace sign. It's very silly, but you can tell from the condition of the kitchen behind her, like the counters and whatnot. There's definitely various baking things out. There's like the classic bowl and wooden spoon off on the counter, like all that stuff. She is, however, only wearing the apron.
Oh my. Yeah, it kind of just stares at it like, oh. Makes that even like noise, like, oh.
Yep, you have gotten the happy birthday photo.
You will actually like say to her, messages are going, now you want me to come over then, I'm assuming?
The response is essentially that, or I could come over there, whichever you think is appropriate.
Probably I'll come over to you. Yeah, probably I'll come over to you.
You could see the new place. We could christen as many flat surfaces as we can find.
That would be nice.
Well, there you go. So yeah, when you're free.
I better stop by the house. If I don't, my mom's gonna have a nuclear meltdown of all mom meltdowns.
Yeah, probably. Cute photo though. Sends a little winky face.
Sends her a picture of him with a big scruffy. You know what I mean? Essentially looking exactly like that.
And she's fucking. It's the crying, laughing face, especially
like
when the frowny
put
face.
the hand in my mouth and everything.
Oh my god! Yes, she fucking dies. There's the laughing face, but there's a pause before she responds again because she's losing her fucking shit.
So yeah, I will, begin to slowly stand up, muscles, and then I'll put on like nice, actual, proper, nice clothes, not lounging around. He'll look around and see where his ever-present shadow of delight and pure happiness is.
Oh, don't worry, you can hear her coming. She always patters barefoot around the house. In fact, it's. I mean, she puts on shoes to go outside. She's pretty good about that, except like in the warm. Then it takes some little fucking side looks, but yeah, she's puttering around, and you can hear her coming. You can practically count down. It's like, all right, Heidi hitting the door in 3, 2, whoomp.
He braces. Yeah, he braces.
I mean, it's not the tackle over quite level, but it's definitely an enthusiastic hug.
Yep, just.
Da-na-na. Yeah, she comes in and just winds him up in a hug. Pokes her head up. I would have made you a cake, but I don't think we have the things here for making cake. I would have at least made a cupcake, but we don't have the stuff for that either.
You don't have to make me a cake.
Okay. Made you that? Points up.
Looks up.
She seems to have finally finished your ceiling. And it is maybe a little odd how on fucking point it is, but it's everything from just above, like in the center of the room. Lord knows how many chairs she precariously stacked to get up there in lieu of lugging a ladder up the stairs. But there, from the middle of the room, you've got kind of a cloudy whorl. It's more colorful, but she did use more of the muted colors. Like, people never paint their house bright-ass colors. So it's things like dull blue tones, dull gray tones, dull beige tones. And she's used a lot of those to create kind of the impression of a cloud. It's one of those things that you wouldn't necessarily get it if you didn't know what you were looking at. But it's definitely this billowing cloud that works its way out along the ceiling and disperses into things like bolts of lightning. At points there's even one point where you can see a crow like forming out of the clouds. And so you've got larger, more detailed, more interesting, like essentially storm crows kind of forming out of the cloud itself. And then up around the tops of the walls, are flying more normal looking crows. Not quite as emphasized by other extra colors and lances of. Well, you're pretty sure that's meant to be the lightning color, but it's all in all, it comes together pretty well. It's literally a mural on the top half of the room between the ceiling and the top parts of the walls. She's even painted one of the crows as though it is perched on the mantle above the fireplace up there.
I look up and then look at Heidi and peck her on the cheek very gently. It's beautiful.
It was all I could get you. So I made it
Still beautiful.
really big.
You did. Still beautiful.
I'm glad you like it.
Well, you made it. Of course I was going to like it.
Her clarity must be going up in spades because she kind of throws you the little side glance if I see you.
You'll smile at her, what?
You don't have to say things are nice just because I made them. She like tweaks his chin. He's got like that beginning. He's trying to have scruff. He's trying so hard. But she tweaks his chin playfully.
Heidi, anything you paint, I'm always going to like.
Even if it's
Because
silly.
you painted it. Especially if it's silly.
Yep, she buys in on it. You can tell. It's it's supposed to be a softer little grin. She's trying to keep it a little low key, but you can tell she kind of lights up a bit. You're too nice to me.
I don't care about you.
Care about you. I wish you could have done
Good.
more.
Maybe make it your pet project.
We get mad if I tell everyone else?
I can go buy you some if you want.
What?
I can go buy you more paint if you want to do more with it.
That'd be good. She kind of looks up, like the slow head tilt until she's looking straight up at the ceiling.
Yeah, I'll get you a whole paintbrush and paint box and paint set.
Seems kind of backwards for a birthday.
Maybe that will make me happy.
It better make you happy.
You sitting down and enjoying.
Sorry,
you
go
sitting
ahead.
down and enjoying yourself. You sitting down and enjoying yourself and painting my room for me definitely makes me happy.
Good. Because I don't know how else to say thank you except saying thank you, and that doesn't seem very big.
You interlock his hands with her very gently. You don't have to say thank you.
There's a bit of a playful smile, and she'll like slowly tug on the hands to pull him down.
Just sit down on the bed, probably beside her.
Yeah, she's obviously like the method is pretty clear. Yeah, she just pulls him down to plant an admittedly soft kiss on his lips. Happy birthday.
Thank you, Heidi. Promise you won't be going outside while I'm gone for a bit?
Mm-hmm.
I gotta go. If I don't go and see the family, they're gonna lose their mind.
Okay. We'll stay in.
But, yeah. But, tomorrow, I want you and me just relax for the day.
Sounds good.
Just the two of us.
I like when you relax. You stop frowning so much. Reaches over and like pokes up one side of his lips, like the cheek and all. That kind of like
No,
half the forced smile. Boy.
that's because I'm with you. And who could be angry when they're around you?
I like making you happy.
You do. Very much.
Better to be happy.
You reach and touch your hair very gently. I'd be lost without you, honestly, Heidi.
And she, again, it's that soft smile because I mean, she could say the obvious of where she'd be without him, but it kind of goes without saying. He knows already. So, yeah, she lets him reach out and touch the hair, and after he's made whatever little gesture he's going to make, she'll catch the hand. Just hold it.
He'll smirk. My hair's getting long as yours now.
Think you'll have to wait a long time to make it as long as mine.
I know. I think you're the only one who hasn't given out to me about it yet.
Shrugs, reaches up and starts kind of playing with it. You can have your hair however you want.
See, Heidi, he sits her on his lap. This is why you're my favorite.
She grins and is hoisted, and whoomp, grins. If you keep growing it, you'll look like a prince in a movie.
Don't I
It'll
look
be
like a
all
prince in a movie
wavy.
already? Don't I look like a prince in a movie already? Smirking.
She actually has the presence of mind to kind of put on the clearly fabricated, like really thoughtful, assessing face, kind of tilts her head, leans a little this way and that way. Like she's got to really think about this, really got to measure it up. Maybe a little longer. That's okay. You're like a prince in a movie for me. I don't care how long your hair is.
Okay. Smirks. Maybe, you've seen those movies, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Sleeping Beauty?
Mm-hmm.
Did you like it?
There's a weird, thoughtful look for a second. Like she really thinks about the answer for about half a second, kind of glances down and starts playing with one of his hands. Seems kind of sad if you wonder how long she was asleep. I guess not very long because your parents are still there.
Exactly.
But yes.
Well, I'll tell you what. I will go home and I'll make sure I grab the DVD for you. Tomorrow we'll watch it.
Okay.
You can be Aurora and I'll be Prince Charming.
Does that mean you have to go find a dragon to fight? I think we're pretty fresh out of dragons. Grinning.
I might have to do that, yes. Maybe. I might have to, kiss you awake or whatever. Smirking.
It's okay, you can slay the dragons that are my nightmares. By waking me up.
Exactly.
And she, picks herself up enough to give him a peck on the cheek. This is a very good idea. I think we should do it. Firm nod.
Smile. Good. Be nice to just relax with you for the day.
You should.
We'll lock the we'll lock the door as well, so we're not disturbed. Probably a smart idea.
Probably a smart idea, yeah.
I think if Bill walked in, he would be traumatized.
Yep, forever.
He actually takes a surprised grin because normally she doesn't understand. He's like, "Oh, you do," you know, and he kind of leans back.
No, she doesn't seem to make much of it. Just kind of nods like, yeah, probably. Forever and ever.
Yeah. Besides that, smirk.
Sorry, you broke up there for a second.
I'd end up getting jealous. He says as he's smirking.
Why would you be jealous?
I don't know. Maybe I'm a bit protective over you.
Hmm.
Maybe I just get a bit jealous if all the fellas saw how pretty you were.
It's okay. I think you're the only one who knows that I'm not a kid. So I don't think he'll see it.
I know. Still protective though. After all. Wow. Kind of rub the back of his head.
I'm yours.
Yeah.
A big smile.
You're happy with that, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I just, making sure.
Yep. I like it. You listen to me.
Okay. Because, of course, wouldn't I? I don't want you to think the fight that Bill and I had was your fault either, you know? Because it
Why
wasn't.
did you fight?
Bill and I had a disagreement, and I thought he was not being very respectful to you and what you had been through, and I wasn't going to allow him to upset you without having a proper discussion about things first
You
when you're
feel
ready.
the little hands not tighten like fearfully, but kind of just grasp firmly. Like kind of as an emphasis sort of thing, not a clutch, you know.
Hmm.
Thank you.
Like I told you, I'm very protective over you. I promise to keep you safe. And that's from everyone, even Bill. And if these guys prove me wrong, I will pick you up and we will go somewhere else.
Hmm.
I'll look you over my shoulder. Smirks.
That's a King Kong carry, not a Princess carry. Kind of looks at him mock
I'll,
seriously.
I'll princess carry you too, of course.
Okay. But yeah. Um that's okay. They don't know.
I know. I just didn't want you to be upset because he wanted to talk about a few things that were kind of leaves it. He pauses, kind of hinting at what he's going on about, but he's not addressing it almost.
Yeah, she's leaned up
And
against
I
him playing with a shirt.
and I said no. And I made sure he felt my response when he disagreed.
It's okay. They don't know that I remember everything. I just don't think about it when I'm awake. And then when I go to sleep it all
We don't
comes
have
out.
we don't have to think about it. And when you're ready, we will broach that topic. But you also need time too. Okay?
It's a little nod.
We're going to take it nice and slow because these things, as horrible as they are, as he interlocks her hands, make sure to add a careful squeeze to each emphasis. These take a long time to process and to go over, even if you do remember everything.
I wish I could forget things.
I know, sweetheart. I do too. But we'll get through it together, won't we?
Another little, just, mellow little nod.
Especially since you got me,
Mm-hmm.
Superman.
Are you Superman or a prince? You have to pick, because if you're Superman, your hair's getting too long. She grins.
I'm Prince Superman. I am Prince Superman, Heidi.
Oh, I guess that works.
It does.
Like that. Okay, that makes sense. Just doesn't even question it.
So, I'm gonna go see the family. But you, milady, you stay here. Becca's gonna be doing a few stuff. I need you to stay inside. It's very important.
Mm-hmm. Like I told me, I
Okay.
have to stay super close.
Yes. And then tomorrow I'll come back with DVDs and popcorn and sweets and chocolate. And we will sit and watch Beauty and the Beast all day. And Sleeping Beauty. And The Lion King.
I like this plan.
You actually give her a proper kiss this time and, let her, cuddle against him like for another about 10 minutes and then eventually head out towards his car.
Yep. You say a nice little goodbye to Heidi, and she has had time to kind of chill out. So, yep, you head out to your car, out into the great beyond.
Yes, and I drive.
You drive, you say.
Yes.
I assume you're going to see your family first.
Yep, I'll stop off and see Ma.
Gotta see ma'am. All right,
Yes.
let me quickly get this thing all put together. Boop. You know what? I'm just gonna cheat and put your mom on there and call it fucking good. Because I can. So, that was abrupt. So yeah, you drive home, head up to the house, and giving any heads up ahead of time?
No, he'll just appear.
Just fucking appear. Yeah, you just kind of, I assume, walk up to the door and let yourself in.
Pretty much.
I mean, you've got a key to the new locks.
Yes. Yeah, I do. Yeah, he'll just appear.
Yeah. Yeah, you just kind of bust in. Bubba goes nuts, like you do. Which is all the warning that your family needs to come kind of looking over. Like your mom like kind of comes around from the sitting area like, what the fuck? And you even catch sight of your sister like poking her head from upstairs like, what?
Yeah, picks up Bubba. Bubba gets the love, the tender care that Bubba needs in life.
He does. He's very demanding. He has needs.
Loses his shit.
He's,
Loses his shit. You know what I
he's
mean?
dying of neglect.
Even Anton's like, Bubba! And Bubba just probably loses his goddamn mind.
He really does. It is almost tragic how happy this dog
Just the
is.
the butt waggle and everything.
Yep, the entire butt, not just the tail. The whole butt's going.
Yeah. Just losing his shit, lying on the ground, being belly rubbed.
Yes. As I do this after all, even though I told myself I wouldn't. No, Bubba.
What?
There you are. There we go. I needed something to put in the fourth one. So it shall be Bubba. But yeah, you pop in. I'll even do a little bit of that. So yeah, your mom pops around the corner and upon spotting you, will of course come over, arms out. Oh, honey, you should have called.
Why? Smirk.
Well, I don't know. I could have put together a cake or something.
That's fine.
Well, it's good to have you back home for a little bit. She just, she scoops you in. You get mom hugged.
He
The too
does.
long
He
mom
hugs
hug.
back. He does. He hugs back, waiting for the inevitable fucking comment about his hair.
Oh, don't worry. You get the good long hug and, a sigh, and she kind of ruffles your hair. And, as she's standing back up and kind of letting you loose, kind of plays with the hair a little more. Your hair's getting awful long.
Yeah. I haven't really paid attention to it much.
She smirks faintly. I see that.
Yeah, it's not that bad.
Well, I suppose not if you want to end up looking like a hippie. Grins. Tweaks a little bit again. Like, just reaches out and flicks a bit behind his ear, like, Jesus Lord.
You said my long hair was nice before, Ma. He's just walking past her like.
I didn't say it looked bad. I just said you in that half between place where you just kind of look like a hippie. You look like you did when you were younger. Wore those silly beanie caps all the time.
I don't wear those anymore, Ma.
Oh, thank the Lord. And yeah, she'll lead him in and at least try to ply him with, like, I don't know. I assume after his runabout outside, it's probably late, so she'll make him like, she'll pull something out of the fridge, like pull a dessert out and like make some coffee to have with it.
Yeah, no, he'll fucking devour whatever food she gives him. Because all that
Like,
running around all the place makes him starving, so he eats like a fucking freight train.
yeah, when she catches on that you will in fact eat just about anything, you start inhaling. Like, she gives you a bowl of ice cream and a cup of coffee, and you start inhaling, and she's just, I'm just gonna go right back into this kitchen for a minute. And that will, of course, be when you get the from behind half tackle, because I mean, there's a chair back keeping her from going full ham, but it is the from behind out of nowhere, just like tackle hug, glomp
Ugh.
kind of situation.
Hey, hey, you.
Oh, hey, birthday boy, you decided to show up?
Yeah,
Well, it
I
is good
did.
to know you're not dead. Kind of
I'm
playfully
not.
ruffles his hair, ruffles it
You,
into his
you,
eyes, like,
he's like, I messaged you the other day.
well, yeah, but, anyone could get your phone. Just the little squinty eyes.
How's Doug?
Fine.
Really?
Yeah, really.
Smirking. Why are you so defensive? I just asked how the guy is.
Oh, I know your shit. I see you. Like, does the little points at her eyes, points at him.
I haven't done anything. It was Bill that was very antagonistic. I don't know what Doug said to him.
I don't know how the hell you guys convinced him that honey was a good idea.
How honey is not a good idea, Christine. You loved honey.
I mean, yes, I have a sweet tooth, but like, where did one of you even get a honey lollipop?
I admit that was pretty ingenious how we managed to convince him to do that. He started
She
laughing.
finally grins and proceeds, because she has the advantage of standing, to apply noogies.
No. No. Yeah, he gets a nugget.
And then she finally flops down next to you, realizes you have ice cream.
Yeah. Smacks her hand with the spoon.
What? What? Oh, come on.
This is my birthday ice cream. Birthday ice cream. You know the rules.
Ma'am! Like, just you could hear the sigh in the kitchen. She's like, all right, all right. I will just bring out the fucking tub.
Nudges her. Say please.
Please. She's like, what? I'm coming. Christine just kind of looks at you like, there, it said
Nods.
please.
Nods. Manners, young lady.
Ooh.
By the way, you lean over. Christine,
Yeah.
Susie and I got a place.
Oh shit.
And
Really?
not. And I was gonna have a talk with Mom, of course, let her know what's going on, and Susie and I have both agreed. You wanna stop over, even crash, especially when you're feeling down. Just give me a heads up.
Really?
Yeah.
Just like glances over. It's not disbelief in what you're saying. It's just kind of like, really, this is happening.
Yeah, of course. I mean, like, I told you I'm always gonna be there.
There's just a light shrug. I know. Just I don't know. Things have been kind of weird. So
Yeah, I know. But it's not far away. I'm not moving to a city. It's close. It's probably in the town.
okay, yeah, that'd be
And
really
I'll
cool.
be still I'll be still coming over to you guys. It's just I thought, well, I know you've been having trouble lately, so
I mean, it's
you know,
it's getting better as it gets. It's kind of the eye roll.
like I said, it's a place to crash, relax. If you need to talk, you know, just give me a heads up, and I'll make sure there's at least clean sheets and shit.
That'd be pretty cool because she like leans over. I love mom, but if she keeps asking me about boys and stuff at school, I might go crazy.
She's trying to bond. Give her a break.
I know, but it's I mean, come on.
I know, but that's why I'm making the offer.
There's a quick little nod. Your mom comes out. She promptly sits upright like I wasn't doing nothing. Your mom has at least managed to cobble together like it's not a sub, it's just a really big sandwich. Really. And she just slides that over because she has noticed that you consume a lot more. And it's just one of those things where it's like, this would be ridiculous and you know, a thing I could give to your brother is a square meal, but I'm pretty sure for you this is gonna count as a snack, but go for it. Bubba is attentively sat by your feet because surely you will drop something. Or maybe if this is the best day, you'll eventually stick the bowl down there and he will lick the bowl. And that will be the best. So yeah, you have attentive dog. Your sister now has a bowl of ice cream. Phil's kind of poking his head out. The tub's just been sat on the table with the scoop in it. She sticks another bowl or two out there. She actually gets some for herself, and Phil finally comes trundling downstairs because
Yeah,
oh hey, Anton's
Anton's
home.
like mid. Yeah, Anton's mid eating.
Just kind of get the hey and the the back of the shoulder slap of greeting. Not over the top, just kind of the doomp
Hmm.
sup.
Yo, he's like takes a big huge thing.
He plunks down and scoops himself out. Way more ice cream than he should. Seems to give nay fucks. So, gonna have a party. Kind of grins over. Mom looks
Oh,
scandalized because curses birthday parties. She's not allowed to do those anymore, but they might still happen unbeknownst.
lean, you lean back. You have to talk to Susie about that.
Oh yeah,
Probably.
there's like the thoughtful chin rub. I'll take this into consideration. And he's like, kind of,
I mean, you can just, make your own party and not invite her, and then have to deal with her. I wish you luck. It takes a playful bite.
I just want to, I don't think I will. I think that would be potentially the worst idea that I would have ever had.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah. No. No, she knows where I sleep. No.
Yeah, she does.
It's kind of a grin and a snort.
We'll look over. That is one thing I did want to talk to you about. Might as well just say in front of the whole lot of you. Susie and I got a place.
Oh. Oh, is that why you're out so much?
Yeah,
Aside from
we've
work.
been helping moving in, all that type of stuff. Susie had to order like a dark room and things.
Wow, isn't that's a lot.
Yeah, it is. Smile.
Admittedly, your mom is not at the develop my own photos stage, though she does still have the camera she was given. Well, damn. Good on you too. You catch the
Yeah.
look though, the mom look that will eventually become the so when are you getting married, which will eventually become the so when do I get grandkids look. You can see the
Forming
looming.
the beginning.
Yep.
Um, there's an eyebrow raise as he's looking at his mom.
Oh, nothing. I'm glad you two were that serious.
We're not going to be getting married just yet, Mom. It's all right.
Well, who would I be to judge? The hands just kind of come up like, I didn't say nothing. I don't know what you're talking about. I'm a delicate, innocent angel. Like, yeah. Albeit the implication's a little horrifying when it's your own mother, but. Oh, well, who would I be to judge?
Anton begins to think, who is she dating? Who is it? Do you know what I mean? Yeah. No, just kind of slowly takes a bite, and he's like, "Nice, Ma, nice."
Well, I mean, your father and I didn't marry straight away. And of course, my folks were my folks, and, well, I'm pretty sure they met at Woodstock.
Right. Sage nod.
Like, just kind of that, situations being what they are. I suppose I can't judge you, even if I really want to.
That's good. Just keep eating. Besides, Susie will probably come over and tell you herself. It's Susie. She really, yeah, really enthusiastic.
She's a good girl. They'll still check in, Kind of
Of
clicks
course,
over.
of course she does. She cares.
She does. I'm getting better at photography. Or she says I'm getting better at photography. I don't really see the difference. It's kind of put things in a different part of the picture, but she just kind of shrugs. Like, I mean, I don't get it, but she says this is good.
I mean, she'd know more than me, honestly, Ma.
Again, the helpless shrug.
I mean, we'll see. Maybe who knows? You can maybe get a job on it. Smirking.
Oh, I don't think so, but I think I might have something lined up for in the spring.
Well, hey, well, there you go.
Not gonna lose your top. Kind of grins over.
Maybe. Maybe I could be in that kind of. I'll probably have a talk with the boss and see. Do I get some things and stuff? I don't know. Susie is had mentioned some other things that I'm looking into as well, so might be a more permanent side of the job too. So we'll see.
I hope so.
For now, I'm just enjoying the money that's coming in.
Yeah, and I'll feel a mite bit better when I'm making some of our own money. I don't like having to leech off you, honey. And she reaches out and just kind of like brushes the upper arm.
It's not leeching, ma.
No, you aren't supposed to have to pay to take care of me until I'm much older. And then all three of
Well,
you got to pay to take care of me. She just points around the table like, that's just the way it's going to be.
consider what I'm doing at least like 2 or 3 days a week paid off already. And Vance leans back, looks at the other two like, yeah, that's right. I'm calling it now.
Phil shoots you the dirtiest look like I see how it is. Christine just kind of shrugs. It's like, seems legit. Fuck it. I know what my lot in life's going to be. She has a lot more acceptance. Phil is still like, but I could have a life
Bro, why?
on my own.
bro, bro, why you gotta do me like that?
Yeah, pretty much the, oh, I see. Double the visits to the nursing home for me. That's how it is.
Turn Lino back then. So, Christine,
Yeah?
looks over when you dug it in place, smirking, knowing it's going to drive his mom mad.
Oh, I don't know. Maybe after college? Maybe? Kind of looks over like, are
Oh,
you fucking nuts?
looks over his mom after college.
Your sister has a good head on her shoulders, she says, side-eyeing your sister, at least fleetingly. If she glances between the two of you like, what? I mean, there's no guarantee we even get that far. Let's not make plans absurdly in advance. Kind of shoots you the fucking dirty look.
Oh no, it's just you two seem so. I was just making sure you guys got a plan. Doing my job, Christine.
Uh-huh. Thanks for looking out. Good looking out. It's a little like
Mm-hmm.
finger gun, like, thanks, buddy.
I mean, he's a good guy. He buys you a honeycomb thing. No, just Phil
The eye
smirking.
roll that takes place, Phil may or may not suddenly be so much more interested in his bowl because if he turns his head down far enough, you can't see that he is barely not laughing. So close. Just like, mm-hmm. Yep.
I remember
All
Susie saying it was quite endearing. Very sweet.
just looks
Smirking,
over at you
leaning back.
like, why are you like this? The look, the tale, the story. Of course, she's trying to shoot this whenever your mom isn't looking. Because you can never let mom know what's actually going on.
I told Eva, Mom, when you were younger, did you get charmed by fellas who brought you like honey, like those honey lollipop type things? Did I ever work on you?
Your mom just kind of glances over like, honey lollipops? I mean, that was kind of a cute gesture and all, but that was a little strange. Usually they stick with
I
the
mean,
classic, box of chocolates type thing. I can't say I was ever wooed with a honeycomb lollipop. That's a new one for me. I'm not sure where that even entered the picture or
leans back with
the
almost
candy
this.
store.
I mean, his mom. If his mom is perceptive enough, she'll just. I mean, Anton's not hiding. He'll look over at Christine. As his mom is giving the answer, essentially. Such a teasing look.
Your sister is fucking dying. Your mom's catching on and just continuing because this is actually worse than her seeming to catch on. It's just her waxing poetic about how strange that is. Your sister is starting to turn colors.
Maybe he's in the honey business. See, got to mix brand with courtship. It's a clever strategy, isn't it, Phil?
Oh yeah. Yeah, creative.
Got yourself a real entrepreneur there, Christine.
Yep, he's a real individual thinker.
He'll go
Pokes
get
at her
her.
ice cream.
That's totally not laughing.
So when are you getting engaged? Looks over. Like, two can play this fucking game.
Lean back. I'm 18 now. Maybe 2-3 years if everything's working good. When we get Susie's business up and running and steady, and we have stable, more manageable set of income, and yeah, then I'll probably pop the question.
Gonna live together for like 2
Says very
years
nonchalantly.
first?
Yeah, gotta make sure things are stable. Gotta have like a reasonable set of income and reasonable set of like jobs. We have a house now, but I want to make sure that everything's logistical and stuff. Looks over his mom. I mean, it's the safest bet.
Your mom is trying to decide how to feel about this entire conversation while your sister takes just a delicate sip of the coffee. Like, really? Because, you could always get engaged, and that way she would feel secure because you'd have a plan. And I mean, it's not like you have to get married right away. You can set the wedding date 2 years out. That's perfectly normal, isn't it, Ma? And your mom's just kind of like idly nodding, like, yeah, I suppose. Yeah, most people set wedding dates at least a year out. That coffee sip,
Look, that's
that smug little smile, like, yeah, you wanted to play games, son.
that look as Anton internally in the back of his head just goes, how the fuck does she know I've already proposed? How the fuck? It's that eye narrow from Anton. It's just the biggest, like, the camera zoom in and everything.
Oh, yeah, she's just so innocent. So innocent right now.
Like I said, I'm gonna be waiting for a select time to do it, so yeah.
Mm-hmm. Well, after 2 years, you better make it one hell of a show. She kind of like leans over to put the bowl on the floor. Bubba attacks.
Oh, I
Because there
plan
is
to,
still
don't
ice cream
worry.
on the outside of or on the inside of that bowl. Not like
I
pieces,
plan
but
to.
it's there.
I plan to. Christina will be the flower girl.
I'm calling bridesmaid or GTFO.
Smirking at her.
Bubba can be the flower girl. Kind of glances down. Would you like that, Bubba? Yeah. And he's wiggling. He's still got his face in the bowl, but he's being talked to in an excited tone. He must wiggle.
Stand up. We'll see. Maybe both of you can be flower girl and aid.
If you try to put me in a frilly
Aid.
dress, I will kill you in your sleep. Just kind of
I'll
looks
just give
up.
you a big hat. I'll just give you a big hat.
Oh, well, it depends on how big the hat is. That really is
Oh,
deal maker or
it's
breaker.
so big. It's not. It's actually bigger than the bumps the hat that she normally wears. So it comes down over her face.
She immediately goes to fix her hat. Has to. Kind of scrunches her nose at him.
Might do the whole hipster thing so you blend in.
And blend in. You're the one who's going to have to blend in if this is a hipster party. I'm just saying.
Fine, I might just do like the whole like jock boy thing just so Phil can feel comfortable.
Well, just kind of shrugs. Shoots the thumbs up.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, that seems legit. I can get behind this. Yep.
Besides,
All the groomsmen
it's not
can
gonna
wear Letterman jackets. Your
it's not
sister
gonna be
just
me who's
grins.
deciding anyway. It's not gonna be me who's deciding anyways. He's standing up.
It's not going to be what?
Me who decides what is happening with the wedding. Anton has accepted this a long time ago.
Your brother gives you that nod of complete understanding and agreement. Your sister's amused. Your mother's amused.
I have accepted that. I have no problem with that. I will do what I'm told like a good boy. Is he starting to walk towards the door?
Going already?
Yeah, she's wanting to show the place off, so if I don't go over there, well, she'll ring me about 50 times.
You're probably right. And you know what? Why don't you do that? Like as the revelation hits, like, you know what? It is your birthday and your girlfriend has demanded you come over. Why don't you just go do that? I don't want to know the details.
Smirking. Like when the other two have obviously got up and done their thing. He'll walk over to his mom before they leave.
But
I
before
mentioned it to
before they
Christine.
do fully go, they'll
Mhm.
kind of trail off to do their own shit. But your brother, on his way up the stairs, just does the like bang, and like yeah, disappears up the fucking staircase.
And he'll walk over to his mom and say, I mentioned to Christine that she could come over whenever she wants, even if she wants to stay the night. I know she's been pretty iffy lately, so could be a place for her. If she wants to talk about something, at least I can let you know what's happening.
She just kind of like pulls you in to give you a kiss on the forehead. It's probably not a bad idea. I mean, she has somewhere to go, and at least I'll know where she's going. Lord knows if she
Exactly.
decides she wants to go somewhere, she will go somewhere, and there will be not a hill of beans I can do to stop it.
At least she has somewhere that she can feel she can turn to, at least. So there's that.
There is that.
Just nod, and, gives his mom a hug and all that type of stuff, and we'll head to the car to drive to Suzy Cures.
Da-na-na. So yeah, you pull out, head over. Your mom just kind of hangs out at the table for the moment. She'll clean up after you're gone. And you head over to face the elusive Suzy Q.
Yes.
Da-na-na. Put up that one. Seems legit. There you go. So yeah, you head over. She knows you're coming eventually. So it's one of those things where, much as usual, she does not, however, this time open the door uh, before you get in. She is, however, waiting in ambush on the other side.
And he,
And look at this. You pull up to this nice little, it's a small house, but there's probably an extra room or two. You'd guess, eyeballing. It's all like it's a single story type situation. Maybe there's a room up there where the attic is. Maybe. But whatever the case, you pull up and it's a small little thing, but it's enough. There's actually a fence, which is a bonus. But yeah, it's got the classic, like, it's one of those things where you roll up and it's like you were so used to going to her dad's place, and now it is your own little something, there's a little lawn, there's the mailbox, and look at all that.
yeah,
It's a proper fucking
walk.
house.
Yeah, he's kind of looking at it as he's walking up the laneway towards it, and just like, huh.
Yeah, there's a little stone walkway to the door. Porch light is on.
Just walks up slowly. Well, he opens the door.
Go figure. It's like she left it unlocked, knowing you don't have a key to this place yet. And sure enough, you open the door and you are immediately yoinked into the house.
Ugh.
Yoinked right down into the lips and everything.
Oh my.
Da-na-na. And God
Yeah, when
forbid
she
you
stopped.
gave Susie an abundance of money. Now she has even fancier lingerie.
Oh my god. When she stopped though, he'll like stops faciously assaulting him first. For initially.
It's not
Um,
over long, but she does pull you down and immediately give you a kiss. And then
my.
smacks the door shut. Hey, fancy meeting you here.
I know, right?
Do you want the grand tour or the express lane?
You know what? Why don't you take me the grand tour? Let's look at our home.
She kind of
It'll be actually pretty
grins.
nice.
And yeah, she just takes you, gently by the hand and goes to kind of lead you around, show you the different rooms. You're a little sparse on furniture. She obviously managed to snag a thing or two, but the place doesn't feel like full and lived in yet. It's a nice little house. It's the usual neutral colors in the rooms. She's got the couch. She's managed to secure a TV. She's managed to secure, the slim basics of what you need to just be even remotely comfortable. There's a little dining table. It's a small one, but there's a little dining table stuck in the dining room. But yeah, she just kind of leads you around and glances, is pointing out this and that and how this was neat. And she kind of liked that. And this was a thing that she wasn't so crazy about. But you know what? It works. It hopes she would hope to eventually have a back porch. And admittedly, she can probably afford to have one added. But that's not really covered in the lease. But it's not a big deal. And this and that, laundry room, bathroom. She
When are
kind
we
of
painting it?
eventually. Sorry. Go ahead.
He'll wrap his arms around her, so like she's up against his chest and his hands are around her stomach. When are we painting it?
Well, that depends. Do you want to go through the adventure of paint swatches? You could be involved in that,
I don't mind helping you paint.
Oh, this is even worse. This is the picking the paint part. Grinning
Oh,
back.
I think both of us can manage. I think we're a dynamic duo of paint picking.
Oh, that'll be exciting. I have swatches. Like, she suddenly gets like so serious. Like, I have swatches. I have so many swatches.
And I don't mind giving you a hand.
But yeah, you get kind of like grin. Yeah, we're good to paint whenever. I figured I'd let you get a word in edgewise on decorating, so it's still kind of naked.
Nod. We'll make it homey.
Yeah, we will. She kind of wraps the arms like over top yours.
It's nice.
No, I like it. I
I'm good.
installed the dark room up in the attic, and look at this. We've got our own fucking bedroom.
Well, look at
And
that.
it's not full of my photography crap. It's crazy, right?
We've got our own TV.
Yeah. We're big kids now. Kind of grinning back.
Technically, I am today, really. Smirking.
You are. She like leans around to give you a peck on the cheek again.
Did you tell Christine about us?
Hmm?
Christine. About. Well,
No, not really. I mean, nothing
did you
weird.
tell her I had proposed to you?
No?
Hmm. Clever girl.
Yeah.
She was banking on my reaction. Shakes his head.
She just kind of helplessly shrugs. Your sister has like some crazy on point moments.
I said she could come by when she wants to. She's been going through a rough period, so.
Oh yeah, you've got a guest room. Want to see? Super exciting. She kind of grins
I bet it is.
sarcastically. Hey, yeah, she'll take
Nah,
you.
I said, yeah, it'll be led up. He's probably saying this as he's been led upstairs. I just,
There's not much going on upstairs. There's two rooms on the first floor. It's funny because it's like reaching across the hall, opening another door, and it's literally just an empty room. She hasn't gotten that
look at that.
far. I know. Thrilling.
Like I said, I just wanted to give her a place that she could come to. That's not mom, you know?
Yeah, of course. I remember crashing at other people's places when I just didn't want to be home.
If you're okay with that.
Why wouldn't I be?
I'm, you know, madam, we live together. It's important I clear things with you.
Oh, wow. The hand like comes up to the chest like, oh my. Yeah, I think I can go. I dare say you have my stamp of approval.
Good. It'd been awkward if I didn't.
Yeah, would have been, especially since you already promised it. Jeez.
Yeah.
Got your
Sure,
order of
okay.
operations all fucked up.
It's my birthday. I'm allowed.
Well, I guess it is your birthday. I'll have to wait till tomorrow to give you shit. Just
Yeah.
kind of that little like thoughtful frown and the nod, like, all right, noted.
I imagine when he'll smile, we'll have to bring Heidi here at least a couple of times.
I mean, unless you're planning to keep her in that drafty house, I'd kind of figured that would end up being her room. Kind of shrugs.
Eventually, yes. It's just Heidi at the minute is actually enjoying herself, so I don't want to let her around here just yet.
I mean, as long as she's calm and happy, cool.
She's pretty happy.
Besides,
But I
like,
figured we could give ourselves at least a couple of months of privacy. You smirk.
yeah, she grins, like slowly tugging you in by the shirt. Yeah, it would be nice to have you to myself for a little bit.
I mean, this is practically a love nest, so
It may or may not be.
yeah, it is.
Grinning.
Smirking at her. Are you happy?
Yeah. Yeah, this is kind of nuts. I didn't figure I'd be staying in my own place for a long time, and I think even when I had the money, I would have chickened out.
Well, I told you I'd take care of you, didn't I?
Yeah. Yeah, you did. It's almost like you make good on stuff. It's nuts. There's like
Especially when
this
it comes to you.
slow back pedal happening
Mm-hmm.
towards the
Yeah,
master bedroom.
I could just say, especially when it comes to you. Wife.
Hmm. Are we completely insane? Or is this
Yeah.
like normal?
No, I imagine this is quite normal. This is called the honeymoon. Even
Oh,
though
is
we're not
that what it
married yet.
is?
We're not
Honeymoon
married
and your
yet, so
birthday. I'm gonna have to work really hard.
nah, not the honeymoon yet. We can't have two. You can only have one. Besides, if we're going for a honeymoon, I'm gonna take you somewhere nice.
I don't know. I think our own place is pretty nice.
Oh, it is. But for our honeymoon, we're going somewhere really fucking nice.
No, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Like where?
Somewhere
It's like the arms slide around.
somewhere where you can take pictures, where we can just relax. Or be actually one of those big mountain ranges type things. You know, with the big views and all that.
Classic wood cabin.
Maybe. I mean, you could wander around, find loads of stuff.
Don't you want anything? And wherever we go?
I'm with you, and I'm in the woods with you.
Very concise wish list.
It is. Because I'll be with the woman I want to marry. And the woman who, by that point, I have married.
I'm gonna say, I hope so.
Watching her do what she loves and enjoys. And sharing in it.
Being a rugged mountain man. Like reaches up to teasingly like rubber thumbs over your cheeks.
But yeah, I mean, I'm looking the part already.
You definitely are. You've got the requisite, just a touch too long to be fashionable curls, so it's the lumberjack look. Rocking it.
Really? Give an eyebrow raise.
Gritting. All you need now is a
Hey, you
flannel
said
shirt.
hey, you said you liked my hair when I was like this when I was younger.
Well, yeah, but you're a skater boy. Going for a
I was
totally
be-
different aesthetic now.
I was the best skater boy, Susie. I'll have you know.
Wasn't it King of the Skater Boys?
I am the king of the skateboard, yes.
Oh, even now.
Yeah, I was always king of the skateboard.
Sure, you're not a little out of practice.
King may go into retirement when he needs to, but his subjects will never forget what he does.
Yeah, you managed to startle her into a pretty big smile. Just like, oh god.
If I wanted to, I could pick up a board and go down to the skate park and go, "Your king has returned!" And
You
then
think
skate.
that'd work out?
Yeah. Smirking. Of course, they'd bow down and be like, "Your Majesty!" Does the bow, Katie? You know, the fucking goofy bow.
Oh god. Yeah. She starts
You
kind
know the
of
bow.
snicker snorting, like hand over mouth, like, yep, that exactly.
And then they would proceed to tell me that, like, do the whole Avril Lavigne song thing, you know?
Are you sure they wouldn't tell you your kingdom was being besieged by a dragon?
Maybe.
Maybe. Good chance.
Maybe. Yeah,
I
depends
mean,
on the
isn't that
job.
what happens when you have kingdoms? They get besieged by dragons, or like giants,
Yeah.
or invading armies.
Or they'll probably be the jocks, yeah, usually.
That counts as an invading army.
Smirking.
God, you're such a
If I
fucking
remember
goofball.
you if I remember you used to skate too, milady. You used to come and watch us.
I would never go through such a phase.
You totally did. You had even the big goofy, like, you know, like Avril Lavigne style fucking shit. I remember.
I
Skated with
have.
Susie.
It's Skater Girl. Thank you.
Why'd you have to go make things so complicated, Susie? You know?
Start snickering. Oh god.
Chill out, Susie. What you yelling for? You know, she's like, you know, walking towards the bedroom.
Yeah, she just yoinks him the rest of the way in, flicks the door shut, even though there's nobody else there. It's just what you do.
Ruins whatever bit of foreplay by going, hey, you, to me. That the
You know
fucking
what? She
girlfriend thing.
she starts and he does that, and she's like, you know what? I'm gonna light the candles. That's time out for you, buddy. Like actually, like gets off him and goes to like. She actually does have scented candles. She even put them I mean, strategically close, but not close enough for them to knock over. She's thoughtful like that.
I'm assuming fade to black then.
Oh yeah, as she proceeds to be like, you know, special treatment. Gotta make sure everything goes completely according to plan, and starts like tying his wrists up to the headboard. And yeah, and then things happen. And well,
Then
happy
the
birthday to
fucking
Anton.
yeah.
And I think we can safely end it there.